Hi, it's Brandon, and welcome to Retro Reactions, a place where I experience amazing music from the 70s, 80s, and 90s for the very first time. And today we're going to be traveling all the way back to 1993 to listen to The Last Man on Earth by the amazing Pendragon. And this one comes from The Window of Life, their fourth studio album. The song encapsulates a journey through mourning, self-discovery, and the quest for connection in a world where one can feel endlessly alone. Sounds interesting, sounds emotional. It's over 14 minutes long, and I read on one of the forums that it's Pendragon's version of Supper's Ready. Wow, that's a big claim. I'm excited. Let's go. Gorgeous tones.
She kneels before the grave, holding flowers frail, but still holding on to life.
Nice.
Placed in a vase, she has to let go. She knows how to let go. Skylights now open to you, friend. Like a swallow you can swoop and dive. Skylights now open to you, friend, so you can see through the window of life.
Great lyrics. Love those falling notes, of course.
So he traveled far away, passing places, passing faces we don't know, but still so much to do. Why he left her, she'll never know. Seems it happened so long. Skylights now open to you, friend. Like a swallow you can swoop and dive. Skylights now open to you, friend, so you can see through the window of life.
Lush sorrow. love that change. Oof. Wow.
Forest of never-ending darkness, I walk to the light. You walk out of sight. Then a hand reaches up to take me. The past is here to save. Some kind of well-known face to take me back home. To pastures new. Am I the last man on earth? Gathering to the unknown.
Oh, yes. Walking down Paradise Road. Is this a dream? A crazy dream edged with roses. Paradise Road, the land of milk and honey. Oh, the kiss of death and people all around me. They're pointing to a doorway, telling me to look out. mimicking the vocals. Love that. Lord help me. Another one of those songs. Another one of those experiences. Another one of those journeys that I've had on this channel. Those big, beautiful, overwhelming journeys. Full of emotion, full of masterful instrumentation. It was all here. A perfect song. A perfect journey. Probably my only critique. I wish they would have held that final note for days and days, but that's like a minuscule complaint, just a personal preference. I loved everything about this one. So it's glorious from start to finish in different ways. In the beginning, we get this full, rich piano plus keys surrounding me, it seemed like, plus Nick Barrett's emotional storytelling vocals. All that equals heaven already. Plenty of sorrow early on. You know I love sorrowful songs, not only in the music, but of course the lyrics. It's one of those life and death type lyrics. Huge message there. We can all relate to it. We all go through it. Wow, stunning. Then you add beautiful melodies in general, a recipe for a fine dining musical dish. And Nick's first electric guitar solo, just adding more sorrow and pain to the mix. The music already was completely flooding my soul by this point. Amazing stuff. It wasn't all sorrow, though. We get a good dash of hope once those fast drums by Fudge Smith kicked in, and then add to that a hopeful electric guitar solo. Wow, a nice change of pace after all the sorrow we get in the first part. Then, of course, the most gorgeous turn of the song when it quieted down, becomes soft, quiet, moody, goes on for a long time it seems. Lucky me. I don't know, but it was gorgeous. I think I heard maybe a harp. It sounded like a harp, an oboe, and then some stunning bird noises. Wow, what a combination. That whole section, absolutely stunning. And I'm sure that's when the tears started to officially flow. And the beauty just seemed to be going on and on. Later, they add in this acoustic guitar perfection, a perfect tone, and these amazing backing vocals. That was a nice surprise. They sounded beautiful, almost sounded like they were being sung, as part of a different song, yet somehow it all worked together magically. It was interesting. I noted at this point in the song, there was so much isolation being presented, especially in the lyrics. I was trying to listen in. Yet it was still, very and surprisingly warm, the music, the instrumentation, so a great contrast there. Wow. Then probably the biggest turn in the song, we get that huge, upbeat rock section. Very, very different from the first part, everything before it, but very welcome. A nice change, a huge blast, increase in the energy of the song. It took us really someplace different. And I gotta mention the insane drumming in that section by Fudge. Phil Collins would be very proud. And then another glorious section. We get Simon Forster's harmonica on the left, and it really sounded like a banjo on the right. They worked together perfectly. Whatever happened in that section was glorious. Seemed kind of short. Wish it could have gone on for much longer, but it's actually a case where, quality over quantity. Pretty sure there was a nice groove happening during that harmonica section as well. I love harmonica. Anyway, overall, these lengthy sections are perfect, for the long introspective journey that's happening in the lyrics. I love that. Again, presented here masterfully. Speaking of lyrics, I love the use of that skylight that was mentioned so many times in the lyrics. That image of the skylight to show hope and light. Something to look up to, something to literally look up to, and something to strive for. Wow, such a poignant, touching concept there with those lyrics. And of course, keeping with the beautiful theme that light always wins over darkness, they end big with plenty of light, warmth, hope. Wow, what a journey. One of the best journeys I've had on this channel. And therefore, no doubt about it, this one's getting the Triple Epic Platinum Record Award. Absolutely, for The Last Man on Earth by Pendragon. Wow, so glad I picked this one. 1993. And thank you so very much for this glorious work of art. Nick Barrett, Clive Nolan, Peter G., Fudge Smith, and the amazing Simon Forster on harmonica. All right, that's it for now. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you loved this journey as well. Anyway, don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment down below. If you wish to chat about this one, I would love to know your thoughts. So you take care, stay safe, stay hydrated, and remember to let peace, calm, and light into your day and night. And I'll see you next time in the past.